con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem shake.
Con los terroristas.
What's up, world? It's your boy DJ of NGX Official TV. And as you know, we drop a video every Wednesday putting out some new artists and some new talent. And this week we are hosting the very own Nigel. Nigel, how are you, man?
I'm good. What's up, NGX?
So tell them a little bit about yourself and what's your talent?
Well, I'm a writer, stories, slam poetry, spoken word, plays, dance choreographer, anything really, and that's about it really, just theater and dance and acting.
Cool. Well, how did you get started?
Well, my senior year in high school, I got real into theater, did some acting. Then my senior project, I got a chance to do some directing, and that's how I got interested in the whole theater thing. But for a while, I've been into writing, and I've been writing ever since I could really. And dancing it's not really a new thing. I've always loved to dance. I've just never done anything with it until recently, until I got to school. But I've always loved to dance, and I've always loved, watching dance movies and learning dance moves. And I'm a fast learner, so what's up for me?
Cool. Well, since I know you're a young businessman, where do you plan on taking this in your future?
Well, I do eventually plan to open up my own theater, start my own theater company and branch out from there. But it's not just going to be, acting and then the technical part of the aspect. It's just going to be more, it's going to be more artsy. I'm going to have everything from drawing to dancing to rapping, singing, everything included into that, because I like the arts all together. So I want to sort of start a theater company or a theater that involves all of that.
Right. That's what's up. Well, what do you find is the hardest part of being a young entertainer, so to say?
Well, I want to say, because right now, I know, I want to say a good portion, a good chunk of theater, how it works, and then the rest of it I have yet to learn. So it's like I'm really stubborn. So asking questions, I guess, would be the thing. Being nervous to say, hey, is it possible? Could we do this? Or how can we do this? And not knowing, and then I just kind of want to say, putting myself out there,
Right.
In a sense of asking questions.
You have a play coming up.
Yes, I did.
Am I in that play?
No.
No, I'm not. So that is a play that I will not be featured in. So, unfortunately.
Fortunately.
Now, your past two plays, have they been very successful? How would you judge them? From a writer's point of view, is it how you envisioned it at first when you envisioned the play?
When I first wrote Secrets, it was more so, I still had the family in it. I had the children, and at first it was the whole family, the children, and who their children brought, and then it was the nosy neighbor that I was trying to incorporate in, and then the mother's friend. And then I actually wrote that copy, and then I got to the point where I saw the dialogue of the mother's friend and the neighbor, and it was like, it's not really needed for, this, for one act. And then I took those two characters out, rewrote it, typed it all up, and then I had my first draft, which included the character Gavin bringing home his boyfriend, Blaine. And I got that printed out and everything, and I had it cast, and then one of the guys, being uncomfortable with playing a homosexual character, dropped out, and I was lost, couldn't find someone else that was going to play it, and then I rewrote it so that Blaine was no longer in the play, and Gavin's best friend Logan from school, that's when she came into the play, and I was glad that I did that because from then on she became a favorite of the audience at the school, including going on into Secrets 2. People wanted to see more of Logan. So.
Now, does the background of your plays, is it more fiction, non-fiction? Do you have connection with it anyway, or where does it usually come from?
I think that in order for readers or people who come and see plays or people who go to see movies need to get a sense of this could be real, this is happening, something I need to relate to this. So everything that I've seen in my life, personal experience, or everything that I've done or happened to me or my family, I try to incorporate that into anything, whether it's just whether it's fiction, sci-fi, fantasy, non-fiction plays, anything that I write, I try to incorporate that in there. And I think I've been told with my writing I have a very personal tone, and I think that's what more people can relate to. So it's like a lot of the stuff that I write is not exactly from me, but it's very loosely based on stuff so that people can say, even though there might be this fiction battle happening, something else could be happening, could be real. But with my plays, I try to stick towards a real sense of it, no fiction, all I can be real, all that's happened before.
If let's say a young writer or a young person who one day says, I want to be a writer one day, I want to make it as in playwright, how would you encourage that young person? What would you say to them?
For me personally wise, never read and write at the same time. I've tried reading books and then going on like, all right, I'm gonna read these couple chapters and then move on to my own book, write some more chapters. I can't do it anymore because it gets to the point I've noticed like, okay, whoa, where have I read this before? It's in my book. Where the hell have I read this? Oh, I'm getting it. I'm like, because it makes an impression on me. So I can't read and write at the same time. And I would say, don't let anybody put you down. Pick who, really seriously think about who you want to read your work. Starting May 1st, you can search YouTube channel Once Upon a Time Productions, and that's when I'll be posting everything that I've worked on, everything that I'll be doing for the summertime. Put my A game on. So yeah, you can check it out there in the secrets and fun.
Well, I'm DJ.
I'm Nigel.
And this is NGX Official TV.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem shake.